There's been a significant change in the rise of sea levels over the past couple of decades. The cause of this is global climate change. Many people believe that global warming is not actually an issue and therefore is not related to the sea levels rising. But it is prevalent that the temperatures have been rising, and this has two major effects on the oceans. This sea level rise has many effects on the environment. One is coastal erosion, which in turn affects coastal ecosystems. Also, human settlements on the coasts and water resources are also affected by the sea level change.
If sea levels continue to rise, the impact will be felt on many different levels. The impact on the local scale will be property loss, coastal erosion. The impacts of the social scale will be more severe in the ways of impacts on agricultural, tourism, and potential life loss. The impact at the global scale will be even more severe, with increase in salinity in our fresh water and land loss due to melting of the glaciers.
The scientific issues associated with sea level rise include salinization of aquifers and soil, loss of habitat for birds, fish, and other wildlife, flooding, and coastal erosion. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, 26,000 kilometers of land would be lost if the seas were to rise a little over half a kilometer. This puts very large numbers of species that have wetland and swamp environments at high risk. Also, species that depend on sea ice are in trouble as the ice continues to retreat, and this poses a threat of extinction for seals, polar bears, and some species of penguins.
We need better technology for recording sea level rise and to compute the statistics involved with the rising sea levels. But we also need to make sure that we're careful about the technology that we develop, because our technology is implicated in the cause of rising sea levels because of global warming and ozone depletion and so on. The need for our federal and state governments to focus on sea level rise is getting increasingly urgent, particularly because our current politics environmentalism is the least of their interests. But we really need our governments to focus on adaptation and prevention strategies to deal with sea level rise as it becomes increasingly important and significantly affecting our lives.
That needs to receive funds from the government to initiate processes to help the problem. In order to receive these funds, we need science and technology to provide consistent statistical data to help show the government that this is a serious problem and an issue that needs to be dealt with.
Now we're seeing about this issue on campus with some University of Maryland students. Do you guys think you're worried about sea level rise? Is it something that we should be concerned about?
I think it's an issue like at a global scale, but personally I don't live near any bodies of water, so it wouldn't affect me too much, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to directly affect any of us like right now, but definitely future, I think it's going to have an effect.
Maybe like the next generations.
All right, great, thanks.